Yo, 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 it's your boy OG Spade, and today is weird, right? I woke up and yesterday didn't do a ton of YouTube and kind of caught some stuff, went to sleep. Woke up and super early in the morning and seen that Sony is stopping physical gaming in 2028. And it seems like a lot of people are pissed about it and upset. Me, let me explain why I feel the way I feel. I'm not exactly mad at it, but I'm also like at the same time the collector in me is like, okay, that's kind of whack. But when looking at this from a business standpoint, first of all, the last few years, Sony has been making it like super accessible to download games and play them, and even there's ways to play a lot of games through streaming and not even having to download them to your system. But you have to buy the digital copy, right? You can't buy a disc and stream it. So I feel like that's one thing they're looking at. A lot of people are taking advantage of those things. And especially like I got a PlayStation Portal. People who have PlayStation Portals, like there's, literally all you do is either stream games or connect to your PlayStation and play off that. So thinking about that, and I'm also so I started to look online at like websites, different little, like I shop a lot on Amazon, but GameStop, other websites that like sell physical games, like kind of looking to see the price line of a lot of this stuff. A lot of this Sony stuff is super cheap. Now I had to ask myself, like, well, a lot of the newer games and popular things, they're gonna keep them at a decent price point, right? But stuff like, for example, Persona 3, that game's $59.99 downloading, and I could buy it right now for $20 off Amazon. GameStop even cheaper, right? So also there's a couple other games like that were like way dumb cheap. So I had to ask myself, are they losing money making physical media? Is that why they're cutting it out? And I feel like maybe so. Because, for example, Nintendo, they're starting to do some weird stuff with the key cards, which I don't really care for because it's just taking up data on my damn system. But their physical games have always kept like a high price point, right? There's Switch games that are still like Pokemon games for the original Switch, and like Zelda and all those games are still kind of high. If you buy them physical, used, new, whatever, they're higher. I feel like Xbox and Sony, like they don't really pride themselves on the physical stuff. They're trying to be more accessible, like online wise and streaming and all that stuff. So I feel like that's really the answer to everybody's question. I think Sony just isn't profitable right now with physical gaming, and with a lot of people, like for myself, I'm even a collector. Collect a lot of games throughout the years from PS1 and up. Right now, for my PS5 collection, I literally only have like 5 or 6 games physical. All the rest of my PS5 games are downloads. So I even fell victim to that because it's super convenient for me. I could just stream a game instead of downloading it to my system. Great. I don't have to lose a space. Still play the game whenever I want. And if I ever need to play offline, I could just download it to my system if need be, right? Also, it's convenient for my PlayStation Portal. That also begs me, it makes me think like, what is gonna be the PS6 then? Just a straight no physical edition, just a straight download console only. Which I don't know how I feel about that. So I have mixed feelings about everything. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like, you know, physical gaming isn't as lucrative as it used to be, and people are losing money with the materials. That's pretty much it, man. It's a sad day in gaming history because I feel like a lot of other places are gonna follow suit. Nintendo already got the key cards going. I don't even know what Xbox is doing. Yeah, and that's just kind of where I'm at with it, man. It's your boy OG Spade. Just like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified, all that good stuff. Yeah.